Is it hot out or what? Bill Goudy checking in. I want to thank the Virginia stew. There is nothing better after working hard in all this heat. Man, is it hot. An ice cold out of the freezer mug with my favorite amber fluid. I bet you can't guess what's in there. Man, is that good. Listen, today's video is not about the heat. Today's video is not about amber fluid. No. Today's video is about blackened catfish. I have a cast iron skillet that I've dedicated just for doing this because I get that skillet just as hot as I can get it. And I use no oil. I season the fish with a secret blend of peppers. Yeah. I lightly season it. I don't pack it. I just lightly season it. No oil in the pan. The pan is just searing hot. Boom. You throw that fish in, it just immediately, yeah, cooks. And blackens. You'll see. Check it out. This is my Griswold. Can you read that? It's Griswold. I like to use this pan because I get it so hot. It loses its seasoning. I cook all the oils out of it, and then I have to soak it back up with oil when I'm done. But I just use one pan for this, and this pan is dedicated for this type of cooking. I like to do this outdoors because you don't have a Fenton pan big enough. You don't inside, unless you're a commercial kitchen. This is just an outdoor thing because the smoke, it will generate a lot of smoke. I have blended, this is my seasoning. I just have one of those, I don't know, I bought it, just a cheap dispenser, and I make my own pepper blend in there. Yeah. So I've lightly seasoned. That reminds me of a story, I can tell. Ran out of LP. I had another tank, so I got to get the pan hot again. Yep, I should have known. I was on my last leg. I was going to tell you a story about Bulldog Bill. God rest his soul. I sure do miss him. He passed away last year. I did this recipe for him, and he enjoyed it. He really liked it. And so he was going to try to recreate it, but he couldn't remember all the secret blend. And so he mixed up all his peppers and he put all that stuff in there, and then he coated the fish like he was deep frying them. Yeah, so like with the flour, you know, only this was hot peppers. The fish was so hot, he was doing it for his girlfriend. The fish was so spicy hot, they could not eat it. It was just, yeah. So take a tip from Bulldog Bill. Don't over spice your fish. That's for sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to zoom in on that surface of that pan. But can you see that? It has taken and cooked off all, well, it's not focusing. Right there it's focusing, but it has cooked off all the seasoning out of that pan. I'll have to re-season it when I'm all done with this. I have to do it every time. That's why I only use one pan, and this is the pan right here. But it's cooking all that seasoning out of it. Sprinkle a little water on there. Oh yeah, it's looking good. The hotter the better. So I have my lightly seasoned fish. Let's see if this is hot enough. Oh yeah. See how it generates that smoke? There's no oil in there other than the fish oil, and that fish will not stick to that pan. This is a freshwater drum I caught. I don't normally blacken them. They don't have the oil in them like catfish do. But I caught them. These are all fresh caught fish. I just caught them. So I just love it. One of my favorite things. Fresh fish. It only takes a couple minutes. It doesn't take long. As soon as the fish start to become flaky, then they're done. They're not rubbery. Look at how nice and flaky that fish is done. That's normal. It adds to the flavor. Usually those bigger ones have more oil or more fat in them, and that's what's burning off. So I have a dilemma. The sun is beating down on my picnic table right here, but if I wait just a couple minutes, it'll be behind the trees and won't bother me. Or I can pick all this stuff up and move it to the other campsite where the trees and the shade is already there. I think what I'm going to do, I put the fish back in the pan. I'm going to have an ice cold, yeah, I'm going to get another mug, ice cold mug of fresh, yeah, amber fluid. And then I'm going to have a salad and some fish. Stand by. Look at the goodness. Oh, man, I needed that. You know, I don't mind sweating. I really don't if I'm dressed for sweating. But if I had to wear a uniform or dress for, you know, a suit or, you know, dress up for some kind of work, that'd be hard on me. It really would. But if I'm dressed like this, I dress to sweat. It's all right. Oh, I gotta show you something. I got a message from MD Outdoors. Yeah, he sent me some campfire seasoning. Yeah, campfire spice, it says, and he sent me a little note. So I'm gonna put his sticker up on my board. And this is a sample of a seasoning that he will be marketing soon. Each batch is smoked for 12 hours with hickory. I hope you like it. MD. So I gotta do something with that. That'll be coming up soon. Right now I'm just waiting for I'm gonna have me some more beverage. You know, that's a problem on a nice day like today. Yeah. You know, I'm dehydrated, and I need to rehydrate. I know. You're not supposed to rehydrate with alcohol, but I'm telling you, I had my share of water earlier. There is no relief. My fish are ready. The shade is not quite there yet, but as soon as it is, within the next couple minutes, I'll be having a salad and some fish. Join me. Look at the texture. Look at the flakiness. Just a couple of minutes is all it takes. Yeah, this is the freshwater drum. I got 2 little fillets, and then this is the catfish fillets. Oh, look. Just look at that. Yep. Blue cheese dressing on my salad. Garden fresh vegetables. Everything but the lettuce. I bought the lettuce. I didn't plant any this year. Oh man, the reason I have blue cheese is because there is very, very little carbs in the blue cheese. The ranch has 3 grams of sugar, and this has less than 1 gram of sugar in it. So it's probably, yeah, it's better for you. And I like it. I just like it. But I've had a lot of comments about wanting ranch or wanting other kinds of dressing, but I don't want to even go there. I just like the blue cheese, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with the blue cheese. All right, let's dig into this, shall we? Let's try some of that drum. Try a little drum right off the bat. Look at that. Just a perfect blend of peppers. You know, it's not so hot. It's spicy hot, but it's not so hot you enjoy it, and it brings out the fish flavor. Now there's a catfish fillet. Oh, it don't get any fresher. Hours ago, yeah, these were swimming around out there. I was blessed. Flaky fish, so good, and you get the full fish flavor. It's so good. Look at this. A cucumber right out of the garden with a little bit of pepper on there, bell pepper. Man, that is good. You know, another problem is these are going down too good today. They really are. And you know, I've had 2, and that's 20 carbs right there. I know I sweat that many out, I'm sure. Should I have 3? Listen, I'll decide that later. I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching. I really do. Thank you so much. Bill Goudy out.
Order online.
That's in the shade, buddy.
Pork sandwich, chicken tenders, potato
It's hot.
bites, and